Today is Saturday, the 18th of May 2019, and last night I received a letter. This is it here. It's from the European Court of Human Rights, and I haven't yet opened it. I don't think it's going to be good news though, and I'll explain why. On Wednesday, I received a similar letter. This is the envelope here, and this is the letter. And this letter basically, which I opened on Wednesday night, basically is a rejection letter for my application to the European Court of Human Rights in relation to a complaint against Ireland. And it just says that your case is inadmissible. No reasons are given. Now, I lodged this case around the 11th of February, which is just 3 months ago, which is surprisingly quick that they issue a reply within 3 months. Now, at the same time, I lodged that application against Ireland. I lodged a second application against the 28 member states of the European Union. And the case against the European Union revolves around the issue of access to justice. Amongst other things, I argued that the restriction on access to the European Court of Justice under 263 subsection 4 of the Treaty of the Functioning of the European Union is a disproportionate restriction on citizens' rights of access to a court. And I gave some concrete examples where that restriction, affects my rights if I wished to pursue them through a court system. Now, I'm going to open this letter now and see what is the response of the European Court of Human Rights. And basically, what this letter is going to tell me is, does the European Court of Human Rights think it's okay that 28 member states form a treaty that denies some 512 million citizens effective access to courts in 99.9% of cases? There's a very limited circumstance when an individual or a company or an NGO can take a case to the European Court of Justice. Extremely limited circumstances. And which means, in fact, that if you don't enjoy certain rights in your home state, in a member state of the European Union, you really have no remedy to pursue certain EU law rights that may be enjoyed by fellow citizens in other member states. So here I'm going to open this now and see what is the response. But it's not looking good, I must forewarn, because the letter is dated the same as the other rejection letter. It's dated the 11th of May 2019. It's exactly the same format and it's exactly the same thickness. It looks like it only has one page in it, so it's not likely to be anything other than bad news. But let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to have to put the phone down because it's impossible to open this with one hand. So here we go. As I say, it's not looking good because it's saying this is Fitzpatrick v. Ireland and others. It doesn't actually even name out the 28 member states, which itself doesn't look good. And it says here, the European Court of Human Rights, sitting in a single judge formation, decided to declare the application referred to above inadmissible. Please find enclosed the decision reached by the court. The decision is final, is not subject to appeal, whether this be to a committee, a chamber, or the Grand Chamber. Consequently, no further correspondence will be sent by the court in connection with this case. In accordance with the court's archiving practice, the file will be kept no longer than 1 year after the date of the decision. We European citizens have no access to the European Court of Justice, and it seems we cannot really hope to have an application challenging that heard before the European Court of Human Rights. So unless you and all other EU citizens complain about this, unfortunately, we will be all deprived of access to justice. Thanks for watching.